Treat arthritis. For the first time, they can engineer a kind of arthritis in rats, and that means that they can then study the animals to find out what causes arthritis and how to treat it. More from CNN's Tony Clark.
36-year-old Ralph Freeman is one of the thousands of Americans who suffer from a form of arthritis. The disease has attacked his spine and the back of his rib cage, making it painful to move.
Basically, the lower two vertebrae in my back are fused together, and I still have a little bit of movement in them, and I can encourage that movement through exercise.
Freeman first noticed symptoms of the disease nearly 15 years ago, but doctors have a difficult time diagnosing and treating the problem. There simply isn't enough known about the disease.
I was very frustrated with the medical community, and they were doing everything they could for me. They just simply weren't that informed about this type of condition.
Now, researchers in Dallas have taken an important step toward uncovering the cause of the arthritis Freeman suffers from, as well as related arthritic diseases. Doctors have confirmed the long-suspected link between the disease and the presence of a certain protein. And for the first time, they've been able to place the suspect gene into fertilized rat eggs. As they develop, those laboratory rats show the same arthritis disease symptoms as a human.
Having an animal model allows us to look at the development of the disease from its very earliest stages, or even to study animals before they develop disease.
By having an accurate animal model, researchers can test their theories and treatments. The results will give them a better understanding of ways to not only treat these forms of arthritis, but perhaps someday prevent the disease as well.
We can only hope that the lines of research that lead from this development will lead to an improvement in the quality of life for individuals who already suffer from these diseases.
Ralph Freeman believes there's someone else this discovery might help.
I have a 14-year-old son, and the problem is congenital. The doctors seem to think the majority of the time, and there's a good chance I've passed this on to my son.
Researchers still have a long way to go in isolating the precise cause of the disease and developing treatments. But this finding marks a long step down that road. Tony Clark, CNN, Dallas.
News from Medicine is brought to you by Aspirin-Free Excedrin. At last, an aspirin-free formula from Excedrin. Use only as directed.
I'm not a complainer, but one thing I've noticed, when I have a headache, Tylenol helps, but sometimes not enough. So when I heard that Excedrin came up with aspirin-free Excedrin, I thought I'd try it. Guess what? It worked better than my extra-strength Tylenol. Headache. I mean, when I can get something that works better on my headache, why shouldn't I?
From the makers of Excedrin, aspirin-free Excedrin, at last.
Tonight on Sports Tonight, we've got lots to tell you about, including college basketball, where UNLV gets a reprieve from the NCAA. Also, Fred Akers gone at Purdue, and much, much more. That's at 11:30 Eastern Time tonight.
If I could afford a sports sedan, the road would belong to me. Wow. I'd have one of those multi-valve engines, independent suspension, and of course, a spoiler on the back. Yeah, if I could afford a sports sedan, life would be a cruise.
Oh, it's you, Bob.
Introducing the new Nissan Sentra SER, because rich guys shouldn't have all the fun.
Sir, I'm picking up something on our new Zenith Data Systems PC. It looks like a jet. Make that a laser jet, sir.
Land a reliable HP LaserJet printer from Heath Zenith Computers. Just buy a qualifying Zenith Data Systems Seamless Solution desktop or laptop PC. Plus get a transportable phone with VGA laptops. Now at your Heath Zenith Computers Business Center.
Well, for those folks who want their MTV and their Madonna too, no such luck this time around. They'll have to go to the record store. They're not going to find Madonna's new music video, Justify My Love, on TV. It is too hot to handle, says the network. But some wonder if Madonna has just pulled off another marketing coup. CNN's Jack Portman reports.
Madonna has never been shy about her sexuality. In Justify My Love, her latest video, she pushes her limits and those of MTV and other television organizations.
Oh, no, you.
Madonna went too far, according to MTV, which refused to air the video. Liz Rosenberg, Madonna's spokesperson at Warner Brothers Records, said that the singer wanted the video to air in its entirety on MTV. Warner Brothers, the record company that produced the video, shipped the video to clubs, including New York's Private Eye, which aired the video Wednesday night. That prompted Warner Brothers to release the video to news organizations Thursday. Some critics claim that the video was held back as a publicity stunt. Rosenberg, speaking for Madonna, said that's untrue. Quote, Madonna did not spend her and the label's money not to have a video air in its entirety. She did not create the video for publicity.
Like a virgin, when your heart beats.
Madonna has always held the spotlight as a sexual pioneer and controversial figure. Madonna's performance in a wedding dress of Like a Virgin on the 1984 MTV Awards sparked controversy also for its lyrical content, yet launched her to fame and produced her first #1 hit. Her single, Papa Don't Preach, confused critics who couldn't figure out if the song was pro or anti-abortion. It also hit #1.
See you on the street and you walk all night.
In 1986, Madonna took to the stage in risque lingerie for Open Your Heart, which also hit the top of the pop charts. In March of 1989, Pepsi dropped its sponsorship of Madonna after paying her for special commercials using the song Like a Prayer. The video depicted some sexy posturing between Madonna and members of the clergy. That song also went to #1. Madonna's Blonde Ambition tour continued to raise eyebrows this year because of her sexually explicit dance numbers and costumes, and caught the attention of the Vatican on the Rome leg of the tour.
Tell me your dreams. Am I in them?
Madonna's Justify Your Love is currently in the top 10 of the pop charts.
Tell me your stories. I'm not afraid of who you are.
Jack Porman, CNN Entertainment News.
Coming up in our second half hour, corruption and college football. It's big time money threatening to ruin the college game. We begin a two-part special report.
And later, one town holds a meeting to air their concerns about the crisis in the Gulf.
Request for status as a conscientious objector.
Evening news continues, followed by Moneyline, next on CNN.
I watched what I ate, worked out on my Easy Glider, and lost 75 pounds.
This is actual footage of Keith's home video showing his dramatic weight loss.
All across America, people have found that 20 minutes every other day works to firm all major muscle groups and helps to lose weight aerobically.
I'm using my arms, my shoulder, my back, my tummy, my thighs, my leg. I get it all.
Dual resistance allows you to adjust tension for both legs and upper body.
I have tried bikes, jogging, even racquetball, and Easy Glider is definitely the best.
And this handsome unit folds down quickly for easy storage.
Call toll-free like I did to shape up and slim down with Easy Glider.
Call toll-free 1-800-257-1257. We'll bill your credit card 3 easy payments of $19.95 each. You get a full 60-day home trial with a money-back guarantee. The total price, $59.85 plus $9 shipping and handling. Call 1-800-257-1257 now.
Celebrating 10 years of growth. This is CNN.
Here's a check of the hour's headlines for you tonight. The UN Security Council passes a U.S.-supported resolution authorizing the use of force to drive Iraq from Kuwait. The council is giving Iraq until January 15th to pull out or run the risk of a military conflict. President Bush says the UN action is good news and a powerful statement. He says the UN resolution should drive home the point that Saddam Hussein has to get out of Kuwait. In Baghdad, before the UN vote, Saddam Hussein said Iraq is not panicked at the thought of war. He says Americans have seen too many Rambo movies.
In a matter of weeks, the annual parade of college football bowl games will begin. A pageantry, publicity mixed with the pressure to win and the payoff for victory. There's a sense among many involved in collegiate athletics that college football needs to be reined in a bit. Too many instances of cheating, corruption, and that's the subject of tonight's Focal Point. And a special report by CNN's Larry Woods.
It may be dog weather in Seattle today.
It's a beautiful college football Saturday in Dallas, Texas, one of the great rivalries in all of college sports.
On a special CFA Saturday night, we welcome you to South Bend, Indiana.
Alabama 7.